Hello, hello. We are going to be reacting to the abandoned VTuber that made it. I have got zero idea what this is about, but we will find out together. This was recorded on Twitch and will be popped onto YouTube. Okay, let's get into it. I like her outfit.
One of Suisei's favorite catchphrases, "It's your shooting star, your diamond in the rough," idol VTuber Hoshimachi
Thank you for this
Suisei.
weaponing, Rex.
I want you to focus on the diamond in the rough part because truly I tell you, it was through years of internal and gruesome pressure
I love
that
her
the
outfit,
talented
it's so
Suisei
pretty.
was able to create some diamonds. Let's take it back to her pre-debut year, her first livestream on March 2018. In her humble beginnings, Suisei set out to become a successful VTuber. She wanted to become a VTuber so badly, but was strapped on cash, that she ended up drawing her own V2 model and even
her model's
rigging
so
it.
cute.
She shared in later interviews that she watched countless YouTube tutorial videos on how to become a VTuber, and from this, she learned live 2D on her own. So this unknown VTuber gave it her all for 1 year straight, uploading every week, coming up with video ideas, and editing everything by herself.
Jesus.
But things were going nowhere, and she was barely able to cross 6,000 subs even after giving it her all. She even worked multiple odd jobs to stay financially afloat.
Pocket money by editing VTuber. That's cool. This he wants to go. I like her model. She made that herself, and that's really impressive.
After 1 year of this, Suisei realized that she was nearing burnout, so she wanted to get into a good VTuber agency. She was tired of making everything by herself and needed help.
It's just, I'm gonna scoot myself so that we can read majority of the titles. I love the shade of blue she's chose.
So this ambitious indie VTuber started to apply to all the major VTuber agencies in Japan. However, she got rejected by every single one of them.
Hoshimachi Suisei のままとして入るのはちょっと難しいかなっていう感じだったんだよね。なんか一新して別の芸名でじゃないととか、まあそういう話ばっかでどうしようかな。
Call it stubbornness or foolishness, Suisei really believed she could make it in this industry as Hoshimachi Suisei. A complete rebrand will be moving away from this identity.
That's true.
Mustering all her courage, she reached out to a company called Hololive who already rejected her once.
頼むよもう一回ちょっと話し合いしてみませんかつってもう一回だけなんか条件面とかで気になることがあるんだったら全然なんか妥協とか全然するんで
I love her commitment.
話しませんかねみたいな。
So it happened around at the very same time she reached out. The company that owned Hololive, Cover Corp, was creating a music label called INNK Music. They said, "You can join our label, but you must join our music branch." Without any hesitation whatsoever, Suisei is like, yes.
Yeah, I would have said
join.
yes as well.
And she recalls being very happy on that day. Fast forward to her first live show, part of INNK Music. The newly signed VTuber shared she was extremely nervous during her first performance.
Oh gosh,
She
yeah.
wasn't even part of the promos because of her last minute addition, and people who were at this performance was there only for her gen mate, Azuki. But one thing that made her emotional and kept her pushing forward was whenever she would appear and started to sing, people started to change their pen lights from Azuki red to Suisei blue. It was a
That's so cute. Oh, look at all the blue lights and the reflection. I love her. I love her commitment. That is so fucking cute. I'm loving this. She's so sweet. She fills me with inspiration and motivation. I love it so much. I love the vibe so much. It's funny I said it. Oh, she's so cute. So cute.
defining moment for her. Straight up around the same time, She was very close to quitting after dropping the song Thank You, but after this experience, she knew she wanted to
Little
become a
lights.
popular VTuber. Now this is where things kind of took a sad turn for her. During her 5 months as part of INNK Music, Suisei was legit casted aside. Number
Aw.
1, there was no music support for her for 5 months.
5 months.
Not even voice or dancing lessons. Number 2, her new 2D model was delayed for half a year.
Jesus.
Number 3, she was completely ignored by the top management of INNK Music. And number 4,
Aw.
due to company policies, other VTubers couldn't even ask her for a collab. And most importantly of all of her music projects were getting delayed, and she eventually had to pay for things out of her own pocket to get things moving. It was honestly a horrible situation.
いや本当にもうずっと期待させてたからもうできないのが本当申し訳ない。はあ、
Oh, it's not your fault.
頑張っていくんで応援しててください。
But without no complaints whatsoever, Suisei pushed onward and just kept streaming and streaming. And from this hard work, her maximum viewers started to climb little by little.
Yes.
From March 2019 at 110 viewers to 2,200
Oh my
in December
God.
2019. But despite these efforts, INNK wouldn't pour any resources into her. There are many fan speculations of why this was, but the most reasonable one was that the genesis of this music label was originally set up to support Azuki Oni. So they couldn't spare any additional support for Suisei.
But Suisei is so
Again,
cute.
Suisei was losing all hope until A-chan, a prominent Hololive staff member, stepped in to save her.
ちょっと結構モチベがきついもう結構モチベがきついなみたいな話をしてなんかやめ
No.
ようかなとか思うんだけどどう思うみたいな感じで相談してでAちゃんがすごいいろいろと計らってくれて
It is so
A-chan is honestly the
heartbreaking.
real MVP because it was this very swift action by her that eventually saved Suisei's VTuber career. So in December 2019, Hoshimachi Suisei transfers from INNK Music to Hololive.
Yes.
With a newfound drive, she started to hone on how to stand out as a VTuber talent and be unique. What are some things that only Hoshimachi Suisei can do? You started to see this internalization
Oh my God,
influence how
so
she
cool.
moves. She went out of her way to collab with other Hololive members, and one thing she played into was this psychopathic personality. This birthed the name Psychopath Suisei or Suisopath. This also led her
Suisopath.
to randomly picking up Mario Kart and grinding her way to be the best out of it out of all the Hololive talents. And most famously, her skills in Tetris was pretty god tier.
Oh, I'm
getting
useless at
rejected
Tetris.
for so long for being a jack of all trades. This very personality is what led her to cement her place within Hololive.
I love her
at the end of the
outfits.
day, it was Suisei's phenomenal singing skills that really separated her from the rest. Things for her really turned for the better in March 2020. She was finally able to debut her 3D outfit. She showcased her third
Oh, it's
original
so
song.
cute.
She announced her new radio show.
Her
and
outfit's so
all of
cute and her
that
model's so
celebrated
cute.
her 2-year anniversary. In December 2019, she will be getting maximum 2.2k viewers, but during this 3D concert in March 2020, 56,000 people tuned in. End of November
56,000
2019,
people.
she was at 50k subs, and 4 days after her 3D debut, she hit 150k subs.
That's
What if she
amazing.
quit back in November 2019, 4 months before? This
God, look at all
all
the
would have never became
details.
a reality. Hololive's popularity then skyrockets with the formation of its INNK branch in September 2020. Just in October 2020, Gra Gura surpasses 1 million subs, the first Hololive member to do so, and the third VTuber in totality to do so after
Hell yeah.
Kitsuna Ai and Kaguya Luna. Suisei takes the Hololive momentum and runs with it. By June 2021, Suisei
Yes!
passes 1 million subs, nearly 2 years after joining
That's
Inonaka
amazing.
Music at 6,000 subs. In a very wholesome moment, her father calls her right before she crosses this huge milestone.
Aww.
俺はな、1から0から始めるやつのことしか尊敬しないんだ。だからお前はまあいろんなちょっと切り抜きとか配信とかを見て知ったけど、お前はまあ一人でゼロから始めたらしいなって。だからお前は俺はすごいと
I
思う。
think you're amazing.
Nothing is as
Oh,
rewarding
that's so
as having your
sweet.
conservative
I love
Asian
how
father
Suisei
telling
works
you
hard
from his
to be
heart
good at
that
anything
he's
she sets
proud
her
of
mind
you.
to.
But I'm
I
sure
know,
in
right?
that very moment, Suisei felt a deep level of peace and accomplishment. Several months after, taking all these emotions, she publishes Still Stellar, a hood
Ooh,
classic
look
that
at
was
that
a Japan
art.
Billboard 100 instant hit.
そうさ僕は夜をだよせらしてらありったけの輝きで今宵音楽はずっと止まないそうだ僕がずっと泣いた
Oh my gosh, she does have a stunning voice.
シンデレラじゃないさ迎えに行こうおじさまだだって僕は星だから
God, her voice is phenomenal.
Of course, after the Suisei shooting star
cry
was
at
in
this
full
part every
bloom
time. I
from
can't
March
blame you.
2020 to now, there were still many bumps in the road, multiple hiatuses. She had a major surgery in 2022. However, like her resistance in the beginning of her VTuber career, she's always able to push through and innovate. From her editing her own music videos, to project managing the best of the best Japanese producers and songwriters to help her create her latest music projects. From her first music performance debut in
Blue
2019 to
sticks.
her selling out whole arenas by herself. From her getting
That is
rejected by all the major
amazing.
VTuber agencies in Japan to being an absolute VTuber pioneer by being the first one to perform on First Take. From virtual ghost to virtual superstar.
That is
This
amazing.
the Hoshimachi Suisei
I love
story.
her. Oh my god. Her voice is stunning. Her model is stunning. Everything is stunning. I love her so much. She is so inspiring. Holy shit. Yes, love her. 10 out of 10. Absolutely beautiful.